Raw YouTube. I don't know if you can see that. Actually, yeah, I can see it. YouTube. Like my hat? Oh crap, I'm zooming in. That's better. Hey guys, it's Perry's Harder right here. And this is a how-to video on how to make a drawn animation. Okay, that's better. Anyway, it's more about how I made my animation, but I guess you can use the same techniques. And if you haven't seen it, I'll put an annotation somewhere. It's an ice cream monster. And right with me, I have it. I have the ice cream monster animation in this envelope. All the drawings it took. It's like a thick stack. It's only 13 seconds long. Can you believe it? Okay, but I guess I'll show you what I used. Alright. As you can see here, we have my work area. That's for stop motion or claymation. You'll see this. Here's my light box. I used a light box, regular computer paper, that tripod right here to help take pictures, and my mom's digital still camera for taking pictures. For drawing, I used this 2H pencil right here. Let's see, 2H. Yes, very good. For inking, I use this Micron Pigma 01. It's a very fine point. I have another one. It's a bit thicker, but I like the finer point better. I didn't use a ruler. And these are the things I did. And the technique, I did full animation, meaning that I drew every frame. But there's two ways to do full animation. Straight ahead and pose to pose. Disney did full animation. Except they make everything all happy and bouncy, you know. But straight ahead animation is when you just draw one sheet at a time. Pose to pose animation, it was when you draw all the keyframes and fill in the in-betweens later. And is what are keyframes? The keyframes are basically extreme or important poses. You know, it'll be a big gap, like from point A to point B. Let me show you an example. Like you see me in the mirror, okay? It's like I'm just standing, okay, and I'm waving high. It'll be like this. And I'll raise it, then the next frame will be like this, and then next frame this, and next frame this. Those would be 4 keyframes, right? And then later on I'd fill in all the in-betweens. So from point A to point B, I may fit in like 5 more frames, and it would be a smooth animation of my arm raising up, you know. And so I'll get these out right here. Alright. It's actually very hard to stuff these in here. Hope I can get them back in. Okay. If you notice in the video I put stars on certain pages, those were my keyframes. I wrote all the keyframes. I put a star on all the keyframes, and I went back and I did the in-betweens later, of course. Here's a kid with the ice cream, of course when I drew it, I forgot to mention, for erasers, I'd either use this, a regular eraser, or this little stretchy one. It's called a kneaded eraser, yeah. And when I draw, if I mess up, I'd either have to use whiteout, redraw it, but I didn't have any whiteout, so I just if I messed up, I just redrew, and there are like probably like one frame that I had to redrew, and even then, it like was still kind of messed up. But anyway, let me show you my light box. Is it plugged in? No, it's not. Oh, dang, look at that. See? See that? Let me look at this. Let me see this. Okay, that's enough. Alright, here's a frame that I drew. This is going to be, I don't know when I'm going to get done with this animation. It's supposed to be kind of long. Then I guess here's another one, just show you as an example. See? Really nice. It was already inked in color. I'm going to have to figure out some way to put this over a background. I really don't want to cut it out. But yeah, just this, I'm just showing off my light box. A light box helps a lot, but if you don't have a light box or can't afford one, then there's a few things you can do. You can try holding paper up to the window, but it's kind of hard to draw that way. So if you're not content with that way, you may try to make your own light box. Maybe cheaper. I don't know. Maybe you can make your own light box, or you could just, which is kind of hard. You could just flip through the paper. You know, just thumb through the paper and see how the drawings turn out. You know, if that would help any. But this I got for like my birthday, and as far as I know, it's like probably I think $40. That's pretty good. I don't know if this light box is really meant for animation, but I mean it works though. I don't have any peg bars or anything. Peg bars would be nice. If I ever get any peg bars or make my own, I'll definitely put some on here. And this is just, you know, regular computer paper. It's not like a professional animation light box. A professional one is like round and it like turns around and has peg bars and all this neat stuff. But I guess you gotta make do with what you got. This is Perry's Hotter, and this has been a how-to vid on how to make. This is Perry's Hotter, and this is a video on how to make hand-drawn animation. Bye-bye.